Hello and welcome to the Tapping Fix. Today I'd like to start a new video series called Let's Tap. And basically all that is I've developed some tapping scripts around challenging issues so that you can get on here and watch them, and if there's an issue, a real hot button issue for you, you can work on tapping. That the first few rounds is just clearing out those, the negative self-talk and the negative belief system that you have going around a particular issue. And the last couple of rounds is, putting in some positive affirmations so that we can maybe take it to the next level and create that shift that we're looking for through emotional freedom technique or tapping. I'd like to talk to you today about the issue of low energy. For some people, you don't have any trouble getting up in the morning, and you get up and you're ready to greet the day, and you're excited and your energy levels are high, and for those people, that's just incredible. And I wish we were all like that. But if you are like many people, and myself included, more often than not, you're waking up with really low energy levels. And that's even after a good night's sleep. And you go throughout your day, and you maybe experience 2 or 3 drops in your energy levels. You might finally get up there a little bit, and then it just, there's some kind of crash that happens, either in the middle of your day or around 4 or 5 o'clock. A lot of people have that happen. Or even when you finally get home and it's your free time and you're supposed to really be able to enjoy yourself, and you're done in and you've got no more energy. I know a lot of us feel like, when we were younger, we had an endless supply of energy, and we're like, where has that gone? Like, that should not be where you, just because you are aging chronologically, that somehow your energy stores just get tapped out. So, what I'd like you to do is focus on this statement and see how true it is for you. So if I were to say to you, go ahead and close your eyes, kind of take a deep breath, and focus on the statement, I feel vital and energetic in my daily life. Oh boy, where are you at on that one? Do you hear that, and do you think that is true? I feel vital and energetic. If that's true, then give yourself a very low SUD rating, maybe around a 1 to a 4. Or maybe you're like, oh my God, no, that's not true at all. I have no energy stores, I have no energy levels, and this is a really big issue for me. So on a scale of 1 to 10, when you're thinking about the statement, I feel vital and energetic throughout my day, if that feels just false, totally false, then you would give that rating a 10. And we're going to try to tap to see if we can bring it down. So, starting with the karate chop point, right here on the side of the hand, we're going to say, even though my energy levels are so low, and I feel like my body is not able to sustain me most of the time throughout the day, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though my day is spent feeling tired and off balance, I deeply and completely accept that this is just where my body might be at right now. Even though my body is sluggish and doing even the smallest of tasks feels exhausting, I know that I'm doing the best that I can, and I choose to believe that I can turn this around, that I can create a shift. Deep breath. We're going to go to the points. Remember that you can tap on either side, both sides. You can alternate sides. None of that matters as long as you find the correct point. And just go ahead and tap along with me and repeat out loud what I'm saying. And if there's any time that I say something that you would like to interject your own language and your own feelings, please do that, because that will make this more true for you, and your body will adjust and be able to shift even faster and much better if you're able to put your own spin on it. If not, if you need to just follow along with what I'm saying, then do that, because that's why I'm making these tapping scripts, in case you do have trouble figuring out what to say. Your body will respond. Okay, if you're in a situation where you're watching this and you really can't you really can't talk out loud or you feel embarrassed, then just tap the points and really listen intently to what I'm saying, and have your intention be that as you're listening, this is going to, help you shift. All right, eyebrow point. All this lack of energy. Side of the eye, all this lack of natural flow. Under the eye, how did this happen? Under the nose, I was not always this way. Under the mouth, but I sure am now. Collarbone, all this low energy. Under the arm, it's so draining. Top of the head, it just makes my daily life so much less than it should be. Deep breath. Back to the eyebrow point. I am out of sorts. Side of the eye, off balance. Under the eye, just not myself or how I want to be. Under the nose, a lethargic body. Under the mouth, a sluggish mind. Collarbone, a pessimistic and fearful outlook on life. Under the arm, a heavy heart. Top of the head, I feel like a light that has been dimmed. Deep breath. I feel like a lemon. Side of the eye, like my body had a sell-by date that I didn't know about. Under the eye, it makes me sad to know how far I've fallen. Under the nose, it makes me angry at myself for not being able to fix these things. Under the mouth, why can't I just fix this? Collarbone, that's the thing though. That's the thing that's so frustrating. Under the arm, I have no control here. I feel like I have no control. Top of the head, I have nothing left to fight with. Deep breath. Eyebrow point. All this helplessness. Side of the eye, I feel like I just can't do it. Under the eye, all this sadness. Under the nose, it'll never work anyway. Under the mouth, all this anger. Collarbone, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. Under the arm, having something be so broken that I can't fix. Top of the head, I don't even know where to begin. Deep breath. Back to the eyebrow. Maybe I can open myself just a little to starting right here. Side of the eye to taking myself right where I'm at. Under the eye, no false hope. Under the nose, no crazy demands. Under the mouth, just me. Collarbone and my body. Under the arms, coming to terms. Top of the head, that something new just might be possible after all. Eyebrow point. Letting go of an old pattern. Side of the eye. Letting go of a destructive pattern. Under the eye, the belief. Under the nose, the negative mindset. Under the mouth, that this will just continue to go on forever with nothing I can do about it. Collarbone, I choose to believe that anything is possible. Under the arm, I choose to believe. that I am able to shift this. Deep breath. Eyebrow point. I do have some control. Side of the eye, for example, I have control of my outlook. Under the eye, I have control of my attitude. Under the nose, I have control of my ability to have some faith. Under the mouth, in an outcome, collarbone, that has a new reality to it. Under the arm, I choose to know. Top of the head, that small shifts, no matter how tiny they begin, are real, and it starts now. Eyebrow point, my energy has not abandoned me. Side of the eye, it's still here. Under the eye, waiting for me. Under the nose, waiting to rebuild. Under the mouth, to reconnect. Collarbone, to reestablish a lost connection. Under the arm, I am capable. Top of the head, of setting a new pattern for myself. Eyebrow point, this new pattern. Side of the eye, it's mine to recreate. Under the eye, I am vibrant. Under the nose, I am full of energy. Under the mouth, the light in me grows and grows. Collarbone, as does my strength to handle this and bring this back. Under the arm, every day. Top of the head, this is my new pattern. Inside of the wrists, this is my new pattern, and it begins now. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little calmer now that we've done one round tapping. If you find that this has been helpful and you want to take it further, you could start here and you would just say it again. You can always put on your own words to it, or you could say this low energy that still remains, this low energy that's still sort of here, right? The idea is that every time you take that sub-level down, that the more that you tap on it, the more you can go deeper, the more you can clear out all of these things that you kind of maybe don't admit to. You know, the reason that tapping is so vital and I believe works so well is because when you first start to tap, you say things to yourself that maybe you don't admit right away. And that's the whole idea. You're clearing, you're taking out the trash, you're taking out the garbage. You're saying things like, this'll never work. You know, most people when they hear that, they go, well, that's great. Tell yourself something will never work. That's the best way to get there. But the thing is, sometimes that is the best way to get there, is meeting yourself where you're at and being brutally honest with the fact that that's how you feel. You know, when you get up some days and you have no energy, you don't feel positive. You don't feel like, yippee, another day with no energy, right? What you really feel like is, here it is again. Here it is. It's never going to happen. It's never going to change. And this is the voice inside your head that's been telling you this for weeks, months, years. And the only way to create a shift is to start naming it, to start giving it a voice, get it out, and then, and this is the really important part, I feel, some people don't tap positive affirmations afterwards. They just clear the negative. For me, I think it's very important to then replace with what you do want. Once you take out the garbage, you need to reboot this computer that's up here that gets going, this unconscious of yours, or the subconscious that seems to have so much control of our daily lives, and we have to get it back. And one of the ways to get it back through tapping is to make sure that you take these positive affirmations at the end and reprogram. Maybe when you first do this, you won't feel it. Maybe you say the words and they'll kind of be hollow still, Oh, I'm going to open to feeling better. I'm going to feel better. But the point is, if you've spent years programming in negative beliefs, negative thought patterns, and you have a self-critic inside yourself that's very strong, the only way to combat that is to stay at this. Be consistent. Don't get discouraged to where you don't do it. It's okay to be discouraged. If you're discouraged, add it into your tapping. Say, I am discouraged. This sucks. But when you're done being discouraged, no matter what's going on, tap and keep tapping. Because every time you do this sequence, you are creating a shift in that autonomic nervous system response, in that stress loop that keeps you going back to the negative. Okay? So, if this helped you at all, use it. Use it every day. Maybe at the end of your day. Whatever you can. Don't be shy. Tap, tap, tap. I certainly will be doing other segments on the Let's Tap. So if there's anything that you'd like to see or any challenges that you're facing that you really, really want a tapping script for, please leave it in the comments below. I'd be happy to. Other than that, I'm just going to pick them out, and I'll hope to see you next time on the Tapping Fix. Thank you so much.